Bud Light boycotting Bud Light over trans influencer turning them A.
Oh, look at you. You know how to play. She know how to play the internet streaming game already. She like turning you A. This is a trans woman. Mm-hmm. She is very big on Twitter. No, very big on TikTok. Like huge on TikTok, like 8 million people or something. Dylan struck pay dirt and got to deal with Bud Light. Yay! Got to deal with Bud Light. And look, and I haven't seen these commercials on any cable networks. I know they're on TikTok. Okay, and she's like promoting Bud Light. Why don't people get that this is for money?
Bottom line, people want to stay in the black, be in the black.
This thing, like these people, they think, okay, these companies are hiring trans people to do stuff because they want to feed the woke mob or something. Like, dog, maybe it's marketing.
Exactly. Popularity. Exactly.
Maybe it's marketing. Like, well, they do the same thing. They used to complain, well, they still do. Some do complain when they see black people in commercials. And they don't consider the fact maybe they want to sell black people products. That doesn't, like, they live in such a focus, like they so focus on themselves, selfish, like their own bubble, to the extent where they don't even recognize capitalism. Right. But they want to talk about capitalism all the time. Right. Capitalism, the free market, right?
Right.
Well, maybe they just want to sell products and people buy products or more likely to buy products when they see themselves using the product.
Right. Their reflection, exactly.
And maybe they want to keep up with the times as well. So anyway, so some conservatives like Kid Rock.
Who?
Kid Rock more like Pop Rock. Pop Rock. You know what I'm saying?
Just
Kid Rock like 55, right? Kid Rock. Come on, man. Sit your ass down. Man, sit down, do what old people do. Sit down, drink some iced tea. This mofo's out here shooting Bud Light beer. So his way of complaining about Bud Light, a private corporation, hiring whoever the hell they want to hire to promote whatever products that they're selling, his way of complaining about what this private company does is to shoot a video of him shooting their product. So he bought their product. He went out and he bought Bud Light to shoot it.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's so backwards. Isn't it backwards as hell?
I thought he was a smart dude too.
No, he's not.
He's got this.
Not smart at all.
This look on his face, like he's the authority.
He's the authority.
You know, and like he's like this little alien brain who like knows it all, and he fell for that.
No, he's not smart at all. You know, maybe he's a good marketer.
Yeah.
I heard people say, well, Tim Black, you got to understand that he's calling out the fakeness of Dylan Mulvaney. She is acting. Isn't Kid Rock an actor?
Yeah.
I mean, like 30 years ago, wasn't he acting like he was a rapper?
Right.
Wasn't he like acting that he was down with rap and hip hop? Right. Now he's like a shit kicking, tobacco spitting, gun toting redneck, right? The furthest thing from hip hop.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All of a sudden. But they say that Dylan Mulvaney is the one who's acting. Kid Rock grew up in a very affluent home, in a very well-off, upper-middle-class environment, ain't nothing working class. He's not the Eminem. Eminem grew up on 8th Mile. 8 Mile. He grew up trailer park type shit. Like, that's his real life. You know what I'm saying? Not Kid Rock. But Kid Rock, he went from one lie of being, you know, this rapper from the streets to now being this poor redneck that identified with the poor whites.
I didn't know that was his beginnings.
He ain't never been to poor whites.
Yeah.
He's never been to poor whites. So if you want to say that Dylan Mulvaney is garbage because she's pretending to be something she isn't. So here's the thing. Half of America's 10 most popular beers have LGBTQ partnerships. I did not know this.
Wow. 10 best-selling beers: Bud Light, Coors Light, Budweiser, Miller Lite, Corona Extra, Michelob Ultra, Modelo Especial, Natural Light, Bush Light, and Bush
All 10 of those have what?
are partnered with LGBTQ.
There you go. So if Kid Rock's got a problem with these beer brands, he's going to stop drinking beer.
Yeah.
Everybody, LGBTQ people drink beer and buy beer. And they drive cars too. So what's next? You ain't going to drive a car because someone
being represented.
LGBTQ drove it in a
Makes
show
no
or in a, it's you can't live your life this way.
Right.
And they're not trying to live their life this way. They just want publicity.
Exactly.
Oh man, I need the applause button and the
Right.
shoot guns. I need to really get set up.
Boycott.
Baby, why can't they
Just
get
leave
this?
it alone. Exactly.
Why can't they get this all? It's like Kid Rock just wants attention.
Yeah.
And we're giving it to him, but that's our job to talk about what happens.
Right.
In the media, right?
Right.
But why can't you see that it makes no sense? Okay, I'm not worried. I bet you know what else? Wait till Kid Rock finds out that gay people wear underwear
And eat hot dogs.
and eat hot dogs and hamburgers.
Do all that regular stuff that he does.
They go to
Just gonna
Cracker
quit
Barrel.
life.
You can't go to Cracker Barrel no more. I saw a gay person in Cracker Barrel.
Right.
Oh, can't go to Whole Foods. So there's gay people in Whole Foods.
just off the grid.
They can't do nothing. They got to go live.
Right.
And you know what? That's what we want for you. We want you to go live far away from everyone. Go live somewhere else. You don't need to be around. We don't need you with us. Go away.
It's funny.
It's hilarious.
It makes no sense at all.
It's unsustainable.
Yeah, unhinged.
You cannot walk around with your fist balled up.
Yeah.
Because people whose lifestyles you do not share the same lifestyle as you happen to do certain shit you do.
Right. No sense.
I don't think Kid Rock really feels this way. It's money, right? When was the last time you made a record?
I don't even know how many he's had. I don't even know his songs. I just
He's got to keep his career alive some way.
Right.
The problem are the morons who will listen to this and go out and do some stupid shit.
Yeah. That's like the Trump blueprint.
Yeah.
He's just following that Trump blueprint.
But
just keep
Trump-
your name out in that.
Yeah.
Keep your name out there. Keep
Trump
folks
didn't
talking
invent
about
that,
you.
though.
Yeah, true.
It's always been there, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Before Trump was doing it, why did Bill Clinton go on Arsenio playing his saxophone? For us to talk about it, and we did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hang out with Chris Tucker. Come on, Chris Tucker.
Yep.
What is that?
Our first black president.
Oh, Hillary, I'll tell you all the time. All the time, Hillary.
Trying to make that
Chris,
connection.
come on, Chris. Come on now.
Yeah.
Come on now, Chris. You had a wife like mine, you be away from home too. You be on Epstein's plane too. You be at the island. I gotta get back to the island.
Hey, well, you picking up what I'm putting down?
Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? So if we got to a place where people get it, I think they get it. Do they understand it's not about pandering. It's not about pandering, man. I just can't get that caught up now, in other people's ish. Look, I'm Tim Black, Generation X, Mrs. Black, Generation X. We did not grow up seeing two men kiss on TV. We didn't grow up with two women kissing on TV. But we adapted. We didn't stop watching TV, and then after a while, it's like, that's what they do, Maybe I don't want to, I don't always want to see it.
Right.
But I don't always want to see anybody kissing on the show.
It kind of, want to desensitize it all. So it's not so much of a shock.
That's
you
not
see
what's
it,
a
and then
shock.
it kind of like, you see it again, and you see it again. It's like, oh, not this again. Or whatever your thoughts may be. But it's put out there to desensitize society and make it normal. Make it,
Make it
part
normal
of
for people to do
society.
stuff.
Exactly.
To live their lives.
Exactly.
People work, I know people had this conspiracy going that says that's done because they're trying to turn all the children gay. Like, dog, hey, I said the word. Look, there have always been people who are trans. There's always been people who are LGBTQ. Just because your ass didn't know it. Dog, and that's another thing. And I put out a tweet about this. And I said, black folks, they love making us seem like we're the ones that are against LGBTQ, like we're toxic masculinity. But the black community has always had Little Richard.
Right.
We knew Little Richard was gay. How could you not know? He wore makeup in the 60s, in the 70s.
And he did also admit too, he was a very nice looking man, and he was a musician, an artist, and he mentioned having to do the heavy makeup and to be feminine in order for white women who may have come to his concert to feel safe, if that makes sense. For them to feel safe being in his presence with him on stage. And
when he came out, black men couldn't even eyeball. You eyeballing my woman?
So, that was like...
Are you eyeballing my woman? I'm trying to sing my song, sir.
Yeah.
No, I'm not eyeballing your woman.
So I mean, in a sense, it was some type of safety cushion for him.
So he didn't get his ass lynched.
Exactly. So that was a play in order to...
But what I'm saying is we didn't reject him based on that.
Right.
We didn't reject... RuPaul has been... She started to me, she was the first person with a show. She's had a show. Do you realize she's in her 16th season?
Wow.
War was... And I think there's others, I guess, but dog, I never...
Longest run.
Yeah, longest run.
Popular.
I mean... I didn't know she'd been on TV that long.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is we've been very accepting. And also, black choir directors.
Yeah.
There's a running thing we say in the neighborhood in the black community about some choir directors being LGBTQ.
Yeah.
We don't stop going to church. We go to church more than any other group.
Right.
And we don't kick those people out of our church. Yep. So I just want to push back on the notion that black people are so unaccepting of other people with different lifestyles or orientations, or who gives that? Who cares? This other stuff. Black people we got more stuff to worry about. We got more stuff. All of us got more stuff to worry about.
Yep.
But I know us as personally, just speaking as a black man who's got a lot more other shit going on. Who you sleeping with is really not my problem unless your name is Mrs. Black. Mrs. Black, that's my concern. I think are we good?
We're good.
Oh, there's just people saying dumb shit.
Oh.
We good?
Good, yeah.
Let them say what they're gonna say. People get butthurt. It's okay. I just don't see why they got a problem with it. All right, what's next?
What's next? We have LSU.
LSU.
Situation. Angel Reese.